Hi, I'm Stacy and welcome to From Office to Table. Today I am going to show you how to make lasagna cups. These are a great, easy, and delicious dish. My family loves these. So stick with me as I show you how to make this great dish. Okay, so these lasagna cups are going to be amazing. Here's what I fill them with. Spinach, meat, cheese, sauce. That's it. Super, super easy. And what I do with the cheese is I mix a little bit of mozzarella with a little bit of ricotta. Make them into sort of a mix. The meat, you can use regular meat or turkey meat, whatever your family likes. Season it up however you like. And the spinach, I kind of put in there just to add a little bit of greens. It's really good, kind of sneak it on in there. Now, the trick to these lasagna cups is we make them in a muffin tin, which is awesome. Super easy. All you have to do is spray the tin really well, and then we will sit the wonton wrappers inside the tin. Now, wonton wrappers, this is my trick. Why do I use these? Here is why. They are cut so perfectly and they have such a perfect shape and perfect texture. They work actually a lot better than lasagna noodles. I don't know why, but they do. When you cook them in the oven, they stay really soft and chewy at the bottom, but they get really crispy and delicious on top, and it's perfect. When I tried to use the big, long lasagna noodles, it was like a super fail. I don't know why, but they just, you can't cut them as well, they don't get as even, they don't cook as evenly, and it's a big old mess. So, I have failed for you. I take out that step, and trust me when I say use these wonton noodles. They are so easy. I'll show you how to fill them and how to fill your tray, don't worry. And they're super easy to find. You can find usually a bag of these that has like 1,000 wonton wrappers in it in any of your local grocery stores. So stick with me and I'm going to show you how we fill our mini lasagna cups. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix my ricotta cheese with my mozzarella cheese to make a really nice cheese blend to go inside the lasagna cups. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is season up our meat with a little garlic salt and dried oregano, and then we're going to get it in the pan. Okay, we made our meat and now we're gonna make our spinach. We can still make this a one-pot meal. Just rinse out your pan and then you can use it to make your spinach. Now, remember also, spinach will wilt. I usually buy 2 to 3 bags of spinach and it will wilt down to all fit into this bowl. So just remember, buy a lot of spinach. I usually put a little bit of olive oil and garlic in the pan and then I throw it on in. Okay, the meat and the spinach have cooled for about 2 minutes and we are ready to assemble. I wish my kids weren't at camp because they would love to do this with me. But here is how we are going to start. We are going to take 2 wonton wrappers and put them at the bottom. Now, 2 is what I start with at the bottom because it makes a very nice base for the lasagna cups. Then we are going to start with a little bit of the cheese mixture. Remember, we mixed a little bit of ricotta and mozzarella, lay that right into the bottom. Then we are going to get a little bit of our sauce. Use any sort of marinara sauce that you like, whatever you would use for like a normal lasagna. Lay that right on top. Then get a little bit of meat, lay that on top. Oh, it smells so good. A little bit of spinach. And just remember, you lightly push it down in the cup. Then you're going to get 1 more wonton wrapper. This is going to act as like the next layer of the lasagna. And then you're going to push that on top. Gently just push it down. It's going to cover everything, seal it all in. Then we're going to add just a little bit more sauce and a little bit more cheese on top. It's going to give it a nice, I have some plain mozzarella cheese here, and that's what we're going to add on top of that. And it's going to give it just a nice sort of like crispy edge and super, super delicious. Now, some of them you can make with meat, some of them without. If you want to be able to tell, sometimes I sprinkle on like a little bit of dried oregano or dried parsley on top, and then you can tell that those ones are maybe vegetarian, just with spinach or just with cheese, and they don't have any meat in them. So stick with me, let's fill the rest of our lasagna cups, and then we're gonna pop them in the oven. And here they are, our lasagna cups. Don't they look amazing? They smell delicious. And usually I just serve them with a nice green salad or any sort of steamed vegetable. Or even on their own, they're delicious. Remember, we have the spinach in there, so that counts as a vegetable. Thanks so much for cooking with me today. Don't forget to follow our blog, FromOfficeToTable.com, and don't forget to follow our YouTube channel, From Office to Table. Thanks so much for cooking with me today.